Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. I've taken a mini 2-day break from Hearthstone. I've not played, well, I played a bit this morning just to, get my eye in again. But I've barely played any Hearthstone, so I don't think the meta has particularly shifted too much. I've seen people on the interwebs, they're moaning about, mainly Demon Hunter, honestly, with the Sharpshooter. Some people are moaning about Paladin having like 3 insanely good decks. And here I am trying to play meme decks. Although this isn't a meme deck, this one is rising in popularity right now. So this is my take on Reno Shaman. And I've taken a slightly different twist to the whole thing. So the basic idea is actually that if you play Dr. Holiday, you kind of win the game. I know that is kind of stupid. There is Gorloc Ravager still in standard, and people do take it in. But I think because of the predominance of Paladins and Demon Hunters, people are less inclined to tech in weapon destruction because there's not that much going around right now. Not a lot of decks in the top tiers are running Ignis right now. I mean, Dragon Jury doesn't run it. The Spell School Mage doesn't run it. So because that is slowly like dropping down, it means that other cards that have good weapons associated with them, and Dr. Holiday's weapon is really good, I don't deny that. A bit slow, but it just ramps up with more and more pressure. But anyway, the idea is kind of that you play this or you play Reno, and they're just both such huge swings that you win the game. There's also some other great cards in Shaman. Glug has always been a great card. Golganeth is a really strong card. The Giant Tumbleweed for AoE, very strong. Horn of the Windlord, great for both control and finishing off your opponent. Pack the House, value, value, value. And then there's other iterations of this deck. This is definitely a little bit out there compared to other Reno Shamans, and I'll explain the out there aspects in a moment. Other people will run stuff as well, like Yogg-Saron at the 9-cost region for another board control option. Instead, though, I've gone for a different pathway, and my different pathway involves a slight evolve build in my package. So normally, Reno decks, the disadvantage is you're playing one of every card, so you're putting weaker cards in the deck. The benefit is you play, the Highlander card, the Highlander payoff, and they have a better effect than normal. The other issue for that, though, is that you have to draw these Highlander cards, and that becomes, a little bit of a more tricky aspect. It's hard to tutor for Dr. Holiday, and it's hard to tutor for Reno as well. In fact, you might not be able to tutor for either of them in Shaman. I'm not entirely certain. Actually, you can get this with Prescience, maybe. That's probably about it. So, to try and thin the deck out so I'm more likely to draw these Reno cards, I've added a very small Murloc package. Now, back when the Control Evolve Shaman package was a thing, some people would run just Gorloc Ravager with Mutinous, and it was like Mutinous, Clownfish, and Gorloc Ravager, and that was basically it. And the idea was that Gorloc was just draw 3 cards with a body, and it was a really good body to evolve because it's an understated 5-drop. So it was like, you get it. Sorry, choking a little bit. You get a 5-drop with draw 3, it turns it into a 6-drop with your location, and that is a huge swing turn. I'm going to use it to thin my deck out. So I've got a few Murlocs in the deck. I've got Slimescale Diver for a single target removal. I've thrown in Clownfish as well to discount my Murlocs. And I've got Cactus Cutter, which also has a draw a spell associated with it. And there's a lot of good spells in this deck. That's it. That's all the Murlocs I've put in this deck. Oh no, I've got Sir Finley, sorry. That's it. That is definitely all the Murlocs I've got in this deck. But it's still draw 3 cards. They're all pretty cheap, except for the Gorloc Ravager. And they're all decent evolve targets, because Clownfish is also understated. Sadly, I didn't quite have room for the location, so I kept the location out. But I've thrown in a Blazing Transmutation so that maybe we can get an evolve in there. And I've also got the Primordial Wave. I might alter this for the location at some point. I can't decide if I want the location or one really good evolve. I think one really good evolve is fine, not including the wave. The wave is actually normally ran in these decks anyway, regardless of all this evolved shenanigans, to deal with Paladins. Mainly to deal with Paladins. Then the rest of the deck is somewhat more similar. I've got a few of the nature lovers, not as many as other people run. A lot of people run the full nature package, but only singletons of them. I'm running Framester as well. Just on the off chance I go into a Demon Hunter and I can play Framester first, because when they draw the spell, they might draw one of these Overload cards, and that might cause them to interrupt their combo and me win the game. Flint is in here as well for the you know, the fun. This is honestly just a fun deck, right? This might not be the best version of it, but it's fun. Cold Storage is in here as well. I really think this card's underrated. Good for stealing a card and then using yourself. And Hex is also in here just for Paladin. Just in case they get the 8/8 Sea Giant out, I can Hex them, turn them into a 0/1, and live, ideally. Anyway, I've not tested this out too much. I played one game with it and won. Wait, also, where be the deck tracker? What is up with you, deck tracker? Before I load in. You know what, YouTube, let me pause a second and I'll figure it out. Apologies, YouTube, I fixed it. Turned everything on and off again and it's working. Wow, I've not seen a Warlock for quite some time. And this is certainly a hand. I will put all of it back. Early Framester, interesting. Not really the matchup that I'm hoping for Framester. I'll probably use Geyser, by the way, without the combo with the scroll, unless I draw the scroll, in which case I'll try and use it as a combo piece. But in the singleton matchup, it's so unlikely I draw both pieces. Do I want to tempo Framester out on 3? I mean, of course I do, but do I need to? I think I'd rather draw. I do have no 4, I've just noticed. Oh, I have ETC, sorry. I have 1 4 in the deck and it's in my hand. Alright, I'm going to guess this is Control, as I've not played a card yet this game. And that deck kind of needs, you know, your opponent to play cards to do anything control-orientated. Okay, I'm probably going to play Framester on 4 because I need to empty a card from my hand. Alright, did not expect Vulpera Scoundrel to be the card. I'm still going to overdraw if I play Gorloc, actually. Maybe I don't Gorloc on 5. Maybe 3 button. We'll see what we draw. It's very risky to mill in this deck. There's a lot of really good cards. And I've drawn a lot of the really bad cards in the deck. Oh, you know, more situationally good. Alright, Symphony on 4. You hate to see it. Now, what is in my ETC? Oh yeah, I forgot I put Algalon in the ETC for meme reasons. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful right now. Well, actually, it might be useful. Okay, so we can do... I think we just get out Poison Lord, 5 million. And pray for Taunt. Alright, they push 8 damage, so be it. We have Golganeth next turn to kill it. Actually, now that I think about it, 1, 2... How many murlocs do I have in the deck? Is it just 2 now? Clownfish, Cactus Cutter. Are they the only 2? Am I drawing 2 from it instead? I think I might be. Okay, it's snakes. Which actually means I don't need to play Golganeth this turn. Three, 6, 7. I'll take Reno from the bottom of the deck. Oh, there's Golganeth's turn. So that's 2 on the excavation train. I really want to get ETC down as quickly as possible. But it ain't going to be next turn. Definitely at Reno next turn now. Which actually now means I don't really want to play... Oh, I draw that one first. I don't really want to get Astalor anymore, but maybe I do want it. Just to stop them drawing Excavate cards. But I think the Reno button end, we should just go aggro. If they didn't Jerry, I would have waited on Reno for longer. Oh, Sailor V. Alright, Clownfish into Cactus Cutter. Jam session? Sure. Oh, I should get Steam Cleaner. That's way smarter. I can get rid of the other bits of Sagarius.
You will not come closer.
And the good button, you love to see it. This might be wave turn. Well, yeah, this is probably wave turn. Ping wave and then see what's on the board. The game's probably not going to go that long. It's Excavate, so I'll take Crash. They get a really good 3-drop, sadly. I get an understated 5. Do get a really good 4, though. Alright. Unlucky. Oh, I will remove the frames, though, with Steam Cleaner. Oh, that's fine. I don't think it matters too much in this matchup. Versus... the, did I call it Sagarius? The bits of the, you know, the 5-mana spell. Symphony. Oh, Gigafin. Sweet. Oh, wow. Combo wombo. You ate my minions. Holiday we want to get on the board as soon as possible, but I have to clear this, obviously. Oh yeah, I forgot that this was coming back. We'll ping it. Double trade. You traded the one that could charge, effectively. That's the misplay. Good old misplay. You missed 4 damage.
A curse of frauds upon you. It's really embarrassing.
I don't think this is worth hexing, but a random 3-drop? No, I'd rather get rid of the random bits in your deck. Alright, the frames are going, so be it. It's that envy that I really wanted to get rid of. Losing 6 cards in my deck would have been pretty brutal. Oh, that's Singleton. I didn't notice. Reno v Reno. Okay. Flint, find me an answer, buddy.
Time to light a fire under this town.
Pew 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 pew. Flint, that is an awful answer. Possibly the worst answer, in fact.
One shot is all I need.
I lose a frog here, but I can probably live with it. I'm still going to hit them. I'd rather the frog chain go up than get the 2-2. I should have done that in the other order as well. I should have played the lightning reflex first. It was more likely to clear. Fill the board up before they can play their other Astalor. If they're running twisting, and I think they will be, this is the twisting turn for them. Oh wow, I didn't realise that's how that worked. Well, that's the board clear. Makes sense, actually. I thought they would just get the headpiece, but...
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Right, we always have to push this button. I'll take wave. Sargeras is the last thing I really need to deal with any note.
Our gift of frost shields us. One shot is all I need.
Put up a wall. The never-ending wall. I really need to draw cold storage by the time they play Sargarius. That's how I potentially win the game. Because otherwise, I think Sargarius outvalues the Dr. Holiday stick. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll be fine if I can just destroy it in a turn. Alright, this should protect me pretty nicely. Sure. I'm okay with that. I'm less okay with that, though, I will say. Right, we have to keep cold storage. And this isn't a great turn for Astalor. I might pack the house instead. See what's in here. Chive insect. Sure. Value, value, value. You scumbag. Also, what is this? What is this? Actually, hang on a minute. Is that really bad for me? No. There's like no minions in my deck anymore. So it's pretty null. That's the button I shouldn't use. Oh my god, wait! They generated the Symphony of Sins from their button. Okay, well, I can't outvalue my opponent anymore. Probably. We can punish them, though. Alright, time for some punishment, I think. Hopefully. Attack first, you're right. I'm going to save the weapon because I want taunt at the end of all of this. Well, that is both interesting and bad. Do I take Ramornia instead of the stick?
One shot is all I need.
I think I don't. I think that is too dangerous. Sadly, though, I think I have to leave that up. So, if you break through and attack me, well done. You win. You also win in 2 turns because of the button. Or because the top deck Symphony of Sins do 6 to all. That's also a way to win the game. Well, you know, sometimes games aren't meant to be, and I feel like that was one of them. The only thing that went for is the Dangerous Sargarius. But actually, at the end, it might have been beneficial for me to draw them to draw Sargarius so I could copy it. Whatever.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Do you feel the storm?
I think Reno is good enough to hold. Which means I don't need Sir Finley. I wouldn't mind something to deal with the Cosmic Keyboard shenanigans, so I'll keep Lightning Storm as well. And Schooling is a very good early drop. So the longer the game goes on, the more I'm likely to lose against Mage, so we want to be pretty sharpish.
I see you brought guests.
35 card. Oh, it's Excavate, isn't it? To add the Excavate package to Rainbow Mage, they just add 10 more cards. It's going to be a pretty neat card as well into Mage. They draw a lot of cards and they might interrupt the turn they want to go off on. Also disrupts Highlander decks. Didn't really mention that. Aha, cold case. This is why I'm holding you. Attack first. Okay. There's probably a smarter way of me doing that with Jam Session into 2 Piranhas. But I think that way would have just guaranteed I always had a minion up. Okay, let's Jam Session this guy. The totem I wanted the least, thanks. You shouldn't have. It might be worth keeping these swarmers, honestly, for the... Oh, wow. For the potential that they are going to generate objection at some point in this game. I play one card and pass. I didn't even play a card, I pushed the button. By the way, opponent, you a Highlander deck? Because you seem to be playing only Highlander cards so far. Is it Reno, Renathal, Highlander, Mage? Okay, that's 6 damage incoming. More with the spell damage, obviously.
Bask in my radiance.
They've played Arcane and Frost so far. Oh, and Shadow now. Let's just drop a big glug on the board. See what they do. Mill a card is what they're going to do. Really good 6-drop for them. Do I just want to make this vanish? Probably. Man, they're so insistent on playing Infinitize. Tempo, 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 Reno. Don't be the cactus. It's always the cactus! God damn it, I want you next turn when I can push the button. Aha, get overloaded. They've already played the shadow, so that's fine. Do I yog their face? I think I will yog their face next turn. Play the Abyssal Curse, yog face, or play... Yeah, play the Abyssal Curse and yog face. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Alright, so already a decent start. Alright. Alright. Sure. Come on! Are you kidding me? I generated the fucking curse rewind. To be fair, was it a 50-50? It was. I had schooling as the other one. Okay, they're a Highlander deck again.
Reality woven.
And that I should kill. Wait, they're not Highlander. That's the second Void Scripture. They didn't generate the other one, I think. They just so happen to play one of everything. Okay. 3, 6, 9... I'll take some lifesteal.
Priceless.
Ooh. Astalor is more pressure, so let's go for Astalor. Then I draw 2 cards. Now that is cards.
A curse of pride upon you. It's me.
This puts Mage on somewhat of a timer. Unless they're running the Viper, of course. I also might overdraw next turn if they kill the Treasure Guard. Didn't really think of that. I still think this was the right play. The only card that I really am sad to lose next is probably Golganeth. I'd be pretty unhappy with these 3, but...
Reality woven.
Interesting. I will hit it. No, I won't. I will Astalor it.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I'd like to push the button as often as I can. This will survive any board clear. And now my board is too full to play a guy. You know what? We'll attack and then I'll use Yogg, and Yogg will clear 1 board space for me, right, Yogg? Perfect, Yogg. No, Yogg! You know what, Yogg? You tried. I'll eat Astalor. And trade him for a 2-2. Gets rid of a card as well from my hand, so I won't overdraw now if they kill the guard.
True mage's master.
I refuse to believe you have lethal, even though I know you do. You drew safe in your first 17 cards, come on. Again, that's just one of those, what can you do about it? Other than generate a huge amount of armor. I think even if I'd played Reno, that's not Reno, Astalor level 2, I still die there. You can do the maths, but it was only 5 armor right on top of that. And I took 9 twice, which left me on 12. Then I took 7 and 8, which is 15. No, actually, I would have lived. Just.
On cold winds. Do you feel
Okay, a Death Knight. We will keep ETC, because I get the feeling I need a steam cleaning. In fact, I'm going to keep every card here. They all have interesting uses against various forms of Death Knight. Now, apparently the most popular deck in the game right now isn't this one that they're playing. Maybe they're still playing it, but I believe it's Plague Death Knight is the most popular deck in the game right now. Which really is interesting because it's not very good. Famous last words before I get beat by it. I think this might be Blood. I am aware some people are running a Highlander Blood Death Knight deck. Do I coin the 4? Ooh. Yes, I do now. Because I'm going to play Blazing Transmutation on 4 and Gorloc Ravager on 5. So give me Steam Cleaner. So I can clean the deck in the future. I still don't know exactly what I'm playing against, but at the very least it's a 5-mana 5/5. Okay, it's Blood. Might be Blood with Plagues though, who knows? I'm about to draw 3 cards next turn. I'm probably not going to draw 3 cards next turn. I can't actually empty my hand fast enough. I need another turn. Golganeth. I could steal that. It'd be kind of weird to steal it. But I could. And I believe I would get it in the Forged variety. But why am I stealing a Mechanome Guide? There would be 0 reasons to do so.
if only I had some warm soup?
If it's a control deck, then I probably don't need 3 to all. I am kind of just pushing my hand issues down the line, though. Okay.
Who's ready for another round?
Okay. Okay. I think that was an animation bug. Yes, that seems to have been a bug. A small bug in the system. I just can't get rid of cards right now. Okay, the effects. I could just play Gorloc Ravager and risk the mill, but what if I lose Reno?
Have some warm soup.
I could also shuffle all of these cards back into my deck, because, I mean, Glug and Golganeth are obviously good, but do I care about the other ones that much?
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Ugh, this is horrible. My hand, she is horrible. I think I do nothing again. I could Finley, but I don't know. I really want to play Glug potentially next turn. Oh, well, I'm not playing Glug next turn anymore. We'll be playing Horn next turn.
Time has come to dethrone our former master.
I just can't hold all this value right now. That's the problem. And then my opponent isn't playing cards worth killing. Or copying. At least that I would have considered copying.
Pick me! Pick me!
Alright, I can empty my hand a little bit now. Get the discount here first. Then kill this. Get the Sunken Scroll for even more hand space issues. And do I cold storage my Golganeth? I think I do. I'm so greedy! You have to be! I'm playing a control versus control matchup. That's literally how you win the matchup. You outgreed your opponent.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Right, I have space now for the 3 cards here. It's go time. Then I evolve it. I'll take Taunt, thank you.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
3, 6, 9.
Age before beauty.
Excuse me, over here.
Oh, the Astalor? That's a value patchwork. Whatever. They almost certainly have an answer to this, but...
Age before beauty.
let's see what they do. 3, 7, that's fine. Unos.
Have too many
Good point. You know what? What's in you, Cactus Cutter? There's some really good cards in my deck. That's not the one I was looking for, but nice of you to try. So that probably means I'm going to leave this up, unless I get something good from here. Okay, I've got some interesting stuff from here. Look, there you go, I've emptied my hand. And look, I've drawn my 2 Highlander cards now. The greed was worth it. And they are a Highlander deck, I think. They're going to play Reno at some point. I could cold storage that, you know. I'll take it. I have so few ways to heal in this deck, I'll have it. I'll then kill it before you kill it. Value, button. My face, nice and protected from Astalor. I did want the healing totem this time. It's probably going to die, but... Okay, no Astalor this turn. I think I want to play No, I don't want to play Reno yet. Play Pack the House first. Okay, that's interesting. That's actually pretty goddamn good. I was considering waiving it immediately afterwards. Actually, I say it's really good. It's an understat. It's all understated. Go on. Oh my god, it's worse! How? Oh my god, I got a bad 2-drop, a bad 7-drop, bad 6-drop, bad 5. It doesn't matter, I got soul sealed. Just the unluckiest player of this game. Anyway, let's play Reno. Don't give me Cactus. Thank you. I might as well draw cards because I've drawn most of my deck already. Ooh, good time for Hex. Of course he had Viper. I don't know what I was expecting. I also think it just generated patchwork. It's my gut feeling. Maybe not. Their deck is literally only discover cards, by the way.
I will not be merciful.
Touring grunge wave is more my vibe.
I got draw a card again. Alright, I have to play this eventually.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I do the crime. You do the time.
I can't draw. I need Prison of Yogg to do miracles for me. Just... What is this game? Yeah, go overloaded.
Getting a little light on cards here.
That being said, that's probably the card I want to copy. Yoink, you're mine now. I'll take 9 health, thank you. And... I'll put you on 1. Just because I think this isn't living.
Do not fear. Corruption contained.
I'm out.
That's a line. It's a stupid line, but it's a line. I generate that again as my 7-drop. They generate random as a 6! What is this game? Oh my god, I can't.
The more you struggle, the better.
Alright, free deal damage button. Go. I have to hope Yogg does 37 damage to the face this turn, otherwise I die. That's not good. That's not good. That's really bad.
I'm out.
Hey, poisonous! That helped me. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Hey, look, I can clear 1 off the board. Oh, I've got Hex. Hey, I'm not overdrawing anymore.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Never give up. Run away.
I didn't want to talk about that game.
Versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
Hey, Dr. Holiday early is pretty good.
Storm coming.
An early Clownfish as well. Nice. I'll keep you three. It's got to be Plagues. They're running the Plague skin. Which means I need to get Holiday on the board as soon as I can. So we're saving coin for 4.
The citadel stands strong.
I shouldn't have played a minion. Because they can strike it now. The correct play was to play nothing. I definitely should have overloaded. That was really dumb. Just generates 2 copies of the same thing anyway. Alright, well, I'm fucked now. Already fucked. I guess they could have just shot it at my face instead. Okay, I just have to become a control deck. Wait for Steam Cleaner.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
There's also a chance that Scaling Geyser finds the Blood Rune and I can put it on top of my deck. Alright, we're gonna have to find Steam Cleaner. Three... I might as well shuffle my hand. I might be able to burn some of the plagues as well.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Well, I'm a Highlander deck again. And I've got ETC, so... The problem I've got now is that Holiday's on the very bottom of my deck, I think.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
And they're running the meme combo. Okay.
You simply lack perspective.
This is probably worth waiving. Do I want to push the button with this? Yes. Okay, we got a good 6-drop. I'll grant you I got a very good 6-drop there. We will not be playing a 1-drop here. You know what? Get it out of my deck.
You have earned an eternity.
Aha, hell yeah.
Death cannot be bound. Death cannot be bound.
I think I'd like to wait for one more card that plays Plagues before I burn them. Let's get the card ready, though. Want Steam Cleaner. And button. Do I evolve this? Sure. I get to pick what it goes into as well. Okay, I'll take you.
Your counsel, he has heard our plea.
Yeah, hell, you're very OP. Only killed by one little scrub bot. Also, what just happened? You traded the totem with Hellier. Oh, okay. You'll just discover an answer. That's fine. I don't know what I was expecting. It's possibly still worth playing Reno here. Even though I don't get the Highlander effect, it's still really good, but I guess the other point is why. Why would I play it?
That feels good.
I was about to say, does that shuffle back into the deck from my hand? It doesn't. They're running out of value anyway.
Who here can spell?
I mean, if they summon the Titan, I'm just going to Golgan F it, I think, right now. I mean, Reno doesn't work. I'm not a Highlander deck. And I've now got cold storage, which is the better answer to the Titan. I'm free to get a copy and eat it. We're approaching Steam Cleaner status. Steam Cleaner the next turn, I probably can play Reno unless they generate another Plague somehow. To not generate a Plague, I would need to... Well, I couldn't even clean the board, because he can go face with that guy. How many Plagues are in my deck right now? 11 Plagues I would be burning here. I think that is fine. I know they're going to put more in. I basically saying I'm not going to play Holiday this game.
I'm coming.
Don't know why I'm waiting. And I'll clear a minion so they can't do the spreading plague thing again. That's fine. Alright, it's time.
Looking for a standoff? Careful.
Armor, please. Or discover. I'll live with that. And I'll live with that.
Everybody needs a casket.
Still Highlander right now. Ooh, hang on a minute. I'm still Highlander. Draw me one card. Is there a way that Flint draws me one card? Golganeth can't because he draws Overlord. Overlord. And maybe I should have played Prison there and tried to get one draw. I'll try Flint. I mean, that's a really good get from Flint, so I can't complain. Alright. I'm content. If they cause me to go non-Highlander again, so be it. It's a 33% chance that I won't be Highlander if they just hit me with the weapon. Never mind, it's now 66 chance.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
It's now not. Okay. Also, it shuffled my deck, which is fine.
Impressed by my thunderous display? Witness the strength of the seas!
They do still have another 3 damage to wall, but what's the odds they got it in their hand, right? Just keep putting the pressure on.
I will never. But you shall.
That's a good cold storage target. Because I believe I get it infused.
Feel the gift of the
Same with that if I wanted it, but I'd rather get the Titan. I could also just steal my Titan back. Because who cares about them drawing 3 Overload cards? I, on the other hand, wouldn't mind drawing 3 Overload cards.
I will never, sir. But you shall.
Hear the call of Sargon!
Fast here.
If Golganeth lives till next turn, I will cold storage Golganeth again to heal my board.
The citadel stands strong. Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, I need Golganeth Mark II. Should also push my button here.
Witness the strength of the seas.
Shackle.
Spinning hot fire.
I think I hold there. Jesus Christ. A quality Astalor. Well, Dr. Holiday, you're not going to work, sadly. I really don't want to draw cards. I could try the 7 damage with Prison. I think I go for it with Prison. And the Hex the 8/8 after this. Well, that's a great start. Alright, this was really good.
One shot is all I need.
I still don't want to draw, and I definitely want to Hex that. Yogg, you may have won me the game.
Death cannot be bound.
Alright, Yogg, we need another turn.
Everybody needs a casket.
9, 11, 12 I've got in hand. One off. No, not one of lethal, I've got lethal. As long as I don't draw too many plagues.
That feels good.
I think that also does it for me.
One shot is all I need. One shot is all I need.
We win a game. Very deserved. After some of the shenanigans that have gone on so far, I think we deserved a bit of good luck. Oh, Death Knights as well, man. I was playing 2 nights ago, and I just couldn't not play against Paladin. Now it's Death Knight. Anyway, I don't think I want any of these cards, to be completely honest with you. I'm happy with this, and...
I see you brought guests.
Is it Highlander again? Is it round 2? Oh, well, I'm here as well. Takuna Wyvern and Six Circle, thanks for following me while I was not live. I'll give you a little shout out now, instead. By the way, I love this Slime Scale Diver's entry noise. I don't know why. Just a... it just makes me laugh every time. It's the small things in life, right? I'm getting a very big hand again, I've noticed. But it's a control deck, so I want to greed as much as I can. Interesting. I wonder what they put in their ETC. Alright, I'm going to burn my Swarmer here, just to get rid of it. Save this guy as well. Nearly at the full house of totems as well. Okay. I didn't expect it to live long. It did confirm to me, though, that the deck we're playing against is a control deck. I push the button and pass. What are you going to do, Death Knight? I've got all 4 totems up and 1 smiling piranha boy. Look at this threatening board that does currently 4 damage. Ooh. You know you want to blow, like, you know, a Blood Boil or a... something like that. A big board clear on this. Oh. Oh. Hyper Greed. Alright, I respect that. Is this worth hexing? The name of the game, is it worth it? Yes. Only because I haven't got many better options. But I should attack first. Go, totems! I'm playing Totem Shaman now. There we go.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. So we kind of want to put up a threat every single turn now. And try and force them to run out of control answers. Ooh. That is pretty good. Probably want Astalor out of these guys. Okay, this was actually a pretty good... pack the house. We only got a really bad 5-drop, but the 6 is decent with Rush and gain me armor. 4 mana 4/4, it's okay. 3 mana 3/4 is good. Yeah, it's okay. Hopefully this burns another control card. And after that we can play Prison. And Yogg can take control of the game. Or I could play Astalor, actually. Both Astalors, 2 to the face, gain 5 armor, and then threaten them doing 12 damage next turn.
Time is against me.
Pretty efficient as well. I don't think I would do that, though, with the... Well, maybe I would do that. I don't want him to bait me with the rope and then just clear my board the turn afterwards. Because that feels bad, man. I think I'm going to play Prison. And I'm going to attack first. If I get a board buff, so be it. okay, Yogg. Sadly, I don't think I have any mechs in my deck, but it meant well. Also, I think my opponent has left. I'm going to count this, by the way, on the win counter, just because we at least played some of the game out, and also this deck takes a bit of a long time to play through, so... I also want to move on to some more memeier things. Fuck, Death Knight again! How many times? Has it been every game I've played Death Knight? No. 3 of the 5 games have been Death Knight. Alright, play Death Knight. Which means I want to draw my cards as quickly as possible.
Job's done.
I think I'm an Astalor on curve here as well. Well, curve. Never mind, we're going to play Piranha. Maybe 2 Piranhas. Maybe 1 Piranha. It's actually pretty good. I'd rather draw the Plagues now than later. We still have 1 Frost in the deck.
You have earned an eternity.
Alright, Hellier on 3. You'll love to see it. We're looking for ETC. Three. Do I know a good way to clean this? I don't think I do. I guess I can see what's in here. I'll take cold storage for the future. And we'll play you. I can clear it next turn. I'm just slightly worried about Death Growl being run in the deck. Is it worth waiving this to stop me drawing another Plague? I don't think it is. Oh, you shuffled my deck, you big Egypt. You big dum-dum. It's gonna shuffle my deck again. Alright, that was pointless. You can laugh at me, that was order. Ha 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 ha, laugh at me. Should have killed that, then ordered my deck. Didn't matter. I was still going down with the ship.
The citadel stands strong.
I do the crime, you do the time.
Spicy. I like it. Good. Who cares? Fine. Another plague is gone.
That feels good.
Aggression! Faces the place! Not my minion! Thank you. Ooh, nice heal there as well. Ricochet shot you shouldn't have. Oh. You know what? I'll take it. That's a good result. That's fine. I'm not sure about those three, though. It's fine, I don't need Reno. Ah, Zola. You're playing very greedily.
You now take Mandible.
So, he has another one of those. That's fine. I'm toying with Cold Storage and Zola, but I think it's the wrong play. It feels such a waste not to get the spell damage boon here. Now that is what we want to eat. That is big nom-noms.
Remnants of life.
That feels good.
The runes decide your fate.
I'll take 16 health, please. It's a 725. That feels pretty good. We'll take Death Strike. Go, Yogg! Yogg, that was almost pointless, but I guess he cleared 2 boys.
Death cannot be bound.
Doesn't clear it. Are they at the... No, they're not. They need one more excavate. Ah, they had another one. Okay. They basically had to grind through the Primus. Okay, that's a good turn. Draw 3 murlocs. Currently I'm taking 16 Damagios. It's not a particularly good Primordial Wave unless I kill that first, but I could strike and wave, and these would become 1-drops. And it would break the Pile of Bones Excavate cycle. I should push the button first. Alright, that's actually potentially annoying. The rest are fine. Of course. Synergy. Also, why did you clear the 1-2 and not keep the 1-1 there and the 1? I don't know. I guess they wanted fewer minions. Okay, Yogg, what are we doing? Interesting.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I'm gonna kill this just so that he doesn't cause shenanigans. Great taunt as well.
The more you struggle, the better.
Get overloaded. Ooh, I have Steam Clean the Holiday. That's probably worth doing. I think 3 to all it here, Overload, is actually not that fine. You know what? I take it back. Although I'm already overloaded, so I can't do the combo next turn. Alright, the turn after next we do it. It's always the taunt totem. Protect my face. So I really need to play ETC next turn so that I can play Steam Clean the turn afterwards.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I'm so lucky now? What are you talking about? I've defeated 4 Chain Guardians, is it? I don't even remember. I've lost count of Chain Guardians I've killed. And their, whatchamacallit, the Titan. And they got Hellurin 3. And you saying I'm lucky? Anyway, let's get Clownfish on the board. Next turn we Steam Clean the Holiday. Unless I get Frost Ruined.
Pick me, pick me.
And skill 2, you goddamn right. That's their treasure. No, it's not. Can't count. I thought that was the 4th one. To be fair, I killed 3 of... Oh, you scumbag. I killed like 3 of their guys with... stealing their Titan. It's so bad right now, but I'd have to Lightning Storm. Sorry, it's so much better the Lightning Storm. I wait.
Some warm soup.
Now that is interesting. Actually, a lot of these are interesting. I don't have another Evolve in hand, but my opponent doesn't know that. Also, they're drawing through the deck at an incredible rate. It might just be play Steam Cleaner in a minute. Prove by winning. I'll try it. Alright, we'll play Gorloc Ravager now. I don't even know if I've got another... Yeah, don't have any more Murlocs in the deck. Don't draw a thing, please. A plague. Alright, thank you.
That feels good.
I like the fact that I keep looking at my thing and going like, oh yeah, I've only got, you know... I've got 12 cards in my deck. 9 of them are plagues. 10 of them now plagues. I probably should just play Steam Cleaner and wait for Holiday for another turn. Now we've got the rat. That's going to get out the giant again.
Pick me.
Destiny calls to you.
Doesn't compare to your plague.
War Rider can win. Yeah, it could do. Okay. It's time to clean the steam. I think that is the thing that causes me the most likely chance to lose. So we're Highlander again. Still Highlander.
I've got more left in me. The citadel stands strong.
I am low on cards.
Okay. I held you for so long, but now is your time to shine.
A curse of frauds upon you. It's really
I'm happy for you to draw cards, by the way, so I'll keep the 3/3 up. We'll kill this. Alright, 3 cards left versus Astalor, Glug, Horn, Cold Storage, and Death Rider. They do get an Excavated Treasure, though. That's one of the cards. Which is going to be 10 health.
time to croak.
Can you kill Glug? That's my new question. By the way, I'm trying to wait on their snake to copy it with Cold Storage. If they haven't got an answer to Glug, they've lost. Specifically Glug. Or they have lethal on board this turn. Which would be astonishing. I believe they have lost.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
There's your proof, New Mew. 0 and 3 to 3 and 3. Make it 4 and 3. The dream comeback. The reverse sweep. It's a Death Knight again.
Brucon versus Scarlet.
They should just rename this rank from Diamond to Death Knight, apparently. Alright, I think it's going to be the usual. I'll try to keep Holiday in hand. We get the coin, so I could get it out on turn 4. That might be before they put 2 plagues in my deck that are copies. We also learned this time that I should probably... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna have a duplicate. It's just gonna happen. What I was gonna say is I should play no cards, or no minions. But... unless they get one of each one. Well, living the dream still. Or I draw one of them, I suppose. I've learned by now, just get cold storage. It's almost always the best card.
The Citadel stands strong.
Right, here we go. No, not here we go, actually. He didn't attack. 3, 6, 8. I pass. I don't even push my button. Save your weapon charge for another turn. Don't do Spreading Plague. No Plague Spreaders here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. Let's get rid of that, because I don't want it to be Spreading Plagued. Yeah. Opponent you have done fucked up. Now all I need to do is find ETC. Which I could somewhat diffuse the situation for later if it's at the very bottom of my deck with Finley. As long as I don't overdraw Finley. I was going to say, personally I'd probably hit that for 1, but... who am I to argue with this guy? Alright. Discovered a spell which discovers a spell. Does that spell discover a spell as well?
Doesn't compare to your plague.
Okay, let's go... Actually, let's go this way. I need to empty my hand. This might be remove a plague, do 3 to all. Fine. It's fine. We can rebuild the board. I'm a little bit low on the old health right now. Ah, it's Excavate again. They might play a few plebs this time. I might hold on to that. Lightning Bolt is better. Ooh, I'll take that as well. Back to Lightning Reflexes. Alright. I played basically 0 cards that turn. Perfect. And this weapon is starting to get cooking. In terms of my, like, you know, niche pick of the Gorloc Ravager, I think it hasn't worked out just because I've not been able to empty my hand fast enough to justify having draw 3 murlocs. I think in, like, theory it's fine, and maybe I'm, like, overlooking the fact that, sure, I'm not playing it now, but in the later parts of the game I've been playing it, evolving it, and getting a reasonable reward from it. But there's probably better options. Do I want Zap or Lightning Bolt? I would like Zap, thank you. I would like... You know what, I think I want Altered Chord this time. We'll empty a card, push some damage, keep some minions on the board. And look at that, I'm back at 27 health now. Why add these healing cards to the deck, which is kind of what I took out of the deck, where you just discover them anyway? Right? That's the logic here. Perfect, I can eat that. But not next turn, sadly.
Remnants of life.
Nom 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 nom. We'll put you on the board to clear it next turn. And get another taunt, and you can't use your abilities next turn, because you're frozen. And look at all these cards they're wasting defeating my weapon. I've still got 4 charges left. It's disgusting. Oh, you just gained 10 health. That was very good. Let me just gain a lot of health. You know what? I'm actually going to steal another one. I like the first one so much, I'll steal the other one. Num 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 num, 13 health. I'll take a Corpse Explosion as well. Why not? And you dealt with a 5/5. How about a 6/6 frog? By the way, I've got ETC as well for Steam Cleaner. I won't greed the Steam Cleaner as much this time because I don't think Yogg is important. That's a misplay, by the way. I'm going to gain 22 health next turn if I eat it. And you watch me get the card, so you know I can eat it. I guess it generates him another card.
Unholy, symbol of death.
I'm like a god at this game. So one of the YouTube comments, like 2 days ago, said like, and this was talking about the Arcane Mage deck. They were like, I really like your deck concept. I'm going to try and do it myself. But you're terrible at executing the deck. And I was like, well, thanks, I guess.
The runes decide your fate.
Nom 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 nom. Delicious. I'm at 60 health right now.
Of life.
I could use a Noxious Cadaver right about now.
Age before beauty.
Breathe it in.
It's a symptom of life.
I'll take the damage off the board. And I'm happy with my hand.
We only need one.
Uh-oh. They thought it through. Oh well, I still got the health.
Frost, mark of the bitter.
This is probably wave into corpse explosion. It's wave into corpse explosion. I don't want that to be in the excavate pool. Alright, see you later, board. And goodbye. They have nearly gone through my entire staff, which is kind of impressive. And that's going to bring back Reska. So I need to be a little bit cautious here. Wait, no, Reska didn't die. Reska got devolved. It'll bring back the Primus again. So I have to deal with it one more time. Which is fine, I can deal with it one more time. Horn. No, I don't want to reveal that I've got the horn. Don't take that out of context. I want Steam Cleaner. We can hold it for a little bit of time. I get the achievement for using the entirety of a stick. I don't know if they know this, though. That they're going to get back the Titan, not Reska. Or they could get Chain Guardian back. Have they played Chain Guardian yet? They did, didn't they? I'd much rather deal with the Chain Guardian than Reska. Well, than the Primus, even. And Reska, for that matter. I still have 2 Murlocs in the deck as well, so Gorloc Ravager is not a bad play next turn. They've generated another copy. No, they had killed it. Sorry, I'm dumb. I didn't devolve it. Because that's how they took my Primus. So they're going to get Reska back. Also, oops. Right, here comes Reska again. Right, I just need to defuse this board. Which we'll use the horn for. That needs to die. That needs to die. They're not a Highlander deck, I believe. That's lucky. So they can get another one out, but it's going to be pretty hard. They're probably using their entire deck for it. Man, there's so many plagues not played yet. I'm kind of holding on to Steam Cleaner a little bit. I think they know that I've got Steam Cleaner and they're just trying to, you know, wait as long as they can. Annoying. Alright, I'll steam cleaner this. I do remove the frames from their deck, but whatever.
My thanks.
I'm gonna guess that means they've got some more in hand. As long as they don't make a duplicate, though, it was probably worth. Oh, hell yeah, hasn't been played yet. I forgot. Whatever. Well, this is lucky. Oh, they got a rush.
I did not see that coming.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Draw a card, are you kidding me? Alright, I'll do it.
Our gift of the other.
I still think we're favoured from here. I still think I'm favoured from here. Yeah, they were holding the plagues in the hand. Unless... Oh no, they've got 3 to all, haven't they? Destroy a plague. Or do they? Or do they? They do a fish. Alright. That might be game. Can you stop Frost Plague? So I actually want these to die. So let's make inefficient trades. I know the button. Don't worry about it. Just want to get Glug to a high health pool. It might even be just worth throwing Taunt Boy down. It threatens pretty big damage next turn. Like, look at the cards I've got left. I've got some of my most impactful cards. I've still got Astalor, Prison, Pack the House, the Giant Tumbleweed. One more Excavate and they get another Thief. I just need to go wide now, so that Reska can't get that much value. Also, Order. You missed out on a Bone Boy. The first card I play each... Sorry, first spell. Let's try and get something from Lightning Reflexes. That's funny. I think it's stupid, but it's funny. So the last Excavate card I think they've got is another Burrow Buster, so they can't play that and the Treasure, right, on the same turn, because the Treasure's 4 mana. So they can do it. But the Treasure would be RNG based, what Reska gets. It is plus 8 health, though, so it'd be worth it. And they'd be getting either Glug, Golganeth, or Raid into the Ashara. Ashara is obviously the weakest one. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize that worked either. It makes perfect sense, though. Oh, no, no, you definitely misplayed this turn. Because you're dead on board. Whereas you could have potentially got like a 1 in 3 out to win. Well, not win, but do something at the very least. Still be in the game, is what I'll say. Anyway, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. We came back. We were 0-3, ended 4-3. And I think that's kind of why this deck's popular. You know, if you like your longer, drawn-out games, I definitely think Reno Shaman is a pretty good fit for you. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for the support on the YouTube channel. It's been insane recently. If you want to check these live, you know, I've got a Twitch channel as well. It should be in the description somewhere. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.